Hello world, I'm Carp. Welcome back to Cultist Simulator Apostle Entheate, where we are trying to get our illuminated one out of the mantis to even higher levels of being a god or something like that. At this moment we are working at the Glover, and the Glover we are speaking of esoteric matters on the street. We are translating the Furious Tantra, yes, because it will have some rituals we need. This will also have some rituals we need, I think. And these places have stuff that we need for sure, and these are something that we might need, as this has even something that we also might need, and these places are all stuff that we really don't need at all. We are doing an expedition at the Vanderschaft collection, and there's a curse here. Let's hope that we can deal with the curse this time. We are not dreaming. Let's dream on the woods. I'm supposed to be dreaming on the woods a long time, but I've forgotten. I've been dreaming about the stag door instead of the woods, when I should have been dreaming about the woods. Our immortal enemy is beating up our dexterous disciple, which is kind of annoying because he's our only knock person right now, but it doesn't matter. We'll fix him once he gets beaten up. He's also just doing something. We really don't know what he's doing. Actually, yeah, you've done your thing. Sleaze there for basically nothing. Ooh, and Season of Ambition is coming up. If we could just figure out how to summon Teresa, everything would be fine. Because I'm pretty sure we need to summon Teresa. Like all the... You know what? Let's check some of these rights here now, because I think I haven't actually checked right of the map's edge. This takes an invocation. This takes an offering. This takes an instrument. Huh. Wait. Wait. With this and the Elegabaline Manacle and this, and if we were to put some knock in here, we could summon the mate in the mirror that we're gonna need for, you know, getting our third mode on. But I want to summon Teresa first, and she's summoned by using some... How is she summoned? Actually, no, we can't put two lords in any right, so we can't even try to see if it will tell us what we need to get her here. And you take... Yeah, what is this actually called? An ingredient, right? You take a person. You take a sacrifice. You know, lore sacrifice there. Well, we'll just work our regular job for a little while still, until we, you know, once we find someone who's actually... You are a knock person. Hey, yeah. Okay, so we'll fix the dexterous disciple, and we'll try to see if we can use him and the Forgotten Chronicle in a ride, and it will tell us what's the third, yeah, the third thing we need for that. You guys are doing fine, yes. Oh, are you? Do you need more money? Let's just give you some more money just in case. You are! Oh! Oh! I was serious. Okay, it's just this. He's coming back from here. I just saw this. Last time we saw this was when our people failed to, you know, pass a curse, so I was kind of worried. Okay, you finished the door. Killed the door there, you did. Right, sleep. You gotta go back to spying. Okay, we got a fleeting reminiscence here. We got some exotic cravings. We get the dream of a key from this. We don't do anything with that dream right now. Just go to well. I mean, because we're looking for the basic secret histories. If we only get them from the door, so it doesn't matter where we go. Okay, we translated the Furious Tantra, so let's read it. As later transcribed by the medium and pyrotechnician Jacob Oliver Topham Magglestone, tradition has it that he found it seared in the bark of an oak by lightning. This tantra describes the uses and dangers of anger. It cautions that anger doesn't always survive transformations. Right, put our Sanskrit over here. Finished our work, so let's go back to work. Let's dream about the... Now we have a fleeting reminiscence here, so even if this turns into a fascination... Yeah, that's not a season of fascination that's coming up. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, we'll dream about the woods. Okay, who did we find this time? Tristan. You are forged, so we don't really need you right now. We're gonna have to fix this dude. Maybe if he'd get the knock scar, he'd be actually a pretty good knock person suddenly. Hey, did you find out something? Our enemy's identity! Ooh. Our enemy is the lantern long called the Diarist, who like all his kind abandoned physical form for the Manses. He has known the favor of the Colonel and the Menascate. He will prefer to strike at us through dreams, but never doubt he also has allies in the waking world. Well, seeing how his might is actually more than his size of starlight, I'm kind of weird that, yeah, it probably should be the other way around. Like, that's what it seems to be saying there. Okay, a report from our spy. The Diarist. Your pretender is going to make a damn good footnote, but I wouldn't expect anything more than that. Okay, so it's more likely to use starlight attacks, which is... Hey, an occult scrap! Nice! Kind of unfortunate. Okay, so we also read the Furious Tantra here. A full moon appears, creatures are reborn, and even a lizard should not be slain, for it could be you. Right, so we get the right of the rebels striving. We need to check what that does next, and we get an operation of the Labite. No idea what that is about, and we don't really need this for anything, but you know, at least we have it now. A series of mystic exercises that requires both dedication and terror. Okay. Now, Ibn, could you please teach us some Aramaic? Thank you. Yeah, let's dream this fascination away with this fleeting reminiscence here. You guys don't need anything, and you should be strong enough to fix it. Curse, come on. The curse shrivels. Oh, good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And our dexterous oh, he did get a knock wound. Nice. Okay, now we need to remember to use him in a right. So it's him, Forgotten Chronicle, and see if it tells us what else. We also want to speak to someone, so let's just speak on the streets. Get more people into our cult. Hey, do we know what you're doing now? Plans revealed. Intrigue. So we could try to delay that by sending someone who's got heart or a grail. Rhaenyra! You're only two! Rhaenyra! What is this? Well... just be there then. Try to stop him. And you guys are fine. Good. Okay. Money! Right, first let's check out the right of the rebels striving. It takes an invocation, it takes an assistant, and it takes a tool as an offering. So if we put our assistant here, and we put the Forgotten Chronicle here, it doesn't tell us what we need. Creature of Red Grail, Thunderskin, Sun in Rags. Nope. Nothing. Okay. So I'm thinking that it must be Lantern, because we didn't have a Lantern tool to put here. I mean, it could be Grail. Now, but she's Lantern 12, so it's got to be Lantern. So how can we do this? We need to put Cat Kuro in. We don't have three different types of, like, because secret history's gotta be this. Like, there is that one thing, the Paradoxical Curia, that's a secret histories thing that isn't lore, but everything else I think is lore. Like, secret histories are, there's like secret histories are lore, so we need a lore slot there. We need like... No. So the lore slot needs to be for this. For you, and... Suddenly I'm thinking that we can also find Nock influences if we just try to find the streets strange by moonlight and explore them. That sometimes gives Nock influences. Well, we'll just work. Clearly we're not in a situation where we can summon the things we need right now. Oh, another Season of Ambitions. What's coming up next? Season of Despair. That is fine. The Dream of a Key here, dreamt that thing away, learned Aramaic from Ibn, so we can read the Murphy Codex finally, or well, translate it first. Are we worried about this turning into a fascination? Because we could just sleep it away with the Pickaxe to get another lesser crossroads happening. I mean, you're doing an intrigue, that's not even a starlight attack, so we don't care about... Yeah, we don't really care about that. So let's just dream about the woods. And also, do we need to... We already have 2 occult scraps, we have these 2 places here. Have we gone into any first level or second level location? I don't think we have. Hey, you're in the Painted Chamber now. The walls of the Painted Chamber carry scenes of war from all the major histories. Vienna falling the worms, the sovereigns of the Leashed Flame burning the martyr soldiers of the Nut Sisterhood, the meeting of Alexander and the Shadowless King. Along one wall, a shelf is stuffed with junk and curiosities. Oh, patron. We don't have any patrons left anymore, so that's just a waste of time. Okay, notoriety went there. We're gonna get fired now? I don't know. A book of pressed flowers emanating a peculiar scent, 3 elderly Baedekers, a collection of butterflies painted black and white, and the real treasures, an oddity in a glass case, and a cloisonné coffer of rare books. So we find the Geminiad. Hey, the Geminiad is... No, it's a Nock tool, right? But it's a Nock tool. So that helps quite a lot. Find some jumble, which we can sell. Oh, and the Paradoxical Curia. Well, that is Serial History's tool. Hey, nice. This is just so typical for me. I just learned Aramaic from Ibn, and now we find the Aramaic grammar from here. And the Winds and inscriptions, it's in a language we don't speak. And the Watchful Tantra, which probably has something good in it. Okay, guys, you need to be where you need to be. Alciana, you belong down here as the Slidelaw. A rattling in a soul. This is gonna turn into something, probably. No? But hey, we could use it in a rite, so maybe we'll use that in a rite. Okay, the Geminiad is something that can be read as well. It's written in few signs, so don't speak that language. But yeah, maybe we can do something with our things here now. Well, we'll see in 40 seconds. Let's explore these occult scraps first, just to see if we can find the place that I'm looking for, which is the Congregation of Saint Felix of Schüben. Nothing good for us here. You stopped doing your things. Translated the Murphy Codex. Aramaic over here. Where did the Codex go? There. So let's read it. In which the priestess of the Sisterhood of the Knot claims to have discerned the true meaning of the Thunderskin's birth. The writer credits the Red Grail, the Ring Yew, and the Horned Axe, the powers the Sisterhood reveres, with agreeing a final treaty between the hours of the house and the hours they displaced. The Thunderskin loved the Yew, and the Grail destroyed him, as restitution for the slaying of the Horned Axe's sisters and brothers. Right, so dreams. Do we have fleeting reminiscences? Nope. So let's just dream about the woods still. The paper snare. Alright, he's gonna try to steal more of our money still, but doesn't really matter. We'll just let him do that. Then again, it might matter, because we might get fired, like, right now. Let's see. Oh, no, we're not gonna get fired right now. And we're not even gonna get fired from the next thing. Because first there's like a warning thing that the Elder Glover calls us to his rooms and says that he doesn't want to hear more about this stuff. And then the next time you get, I was supposed to do the right there. How do I always forget that? That's just like... weird. Okay, do we need more people? Or no. I wanted to upgrade Rhaenyra, but she's here. So then we'll just take more people. What do we find? Strathcoin's residence. Okay, that's not what we want right now. A fleeting reminiscence, which means we can dream that fascination away, which is pretty good since we have another fascination coming up over here. Okay, give me. Nope. Well, we got the well, get fatality. Don't care about that. We'll dream this fascination away. Okay, the Murphy Codex. The Thunderskin entered the mansions through the Peacock Door, a privilege never given to witch and sister, but then their merit was much less. The writer admits that entry through the Peacock Door is unseemly, but insisted under the circumstances there was no other way. Okay, Forbidden Epic. That will still give us something good, probably? I think. Okay, so... yeah, I think this one gives us a right. So let's read this one first. What's this? Oh, you're right, you're coming back. Okay, money, and now. Let's see, right of the rebels driving. The offering is a tool. So if we offer the paradoxical curio, we put in the dex. No. Put in the consent of wounds, and we put in Cat Caro. Yeah, we can summon the mysterious name known as the Baldemarian. Do you want to sacrifice the paradoxical curio for this? I mean, we could sacrifice the Geminiad and put it... Yeah, I think... Because the paradoxical curio only gives us... If we use that, we find a book that lets us learn Fusine. But I'm also pretty sure that one of these places I have here, say that's the place we want to go to, will give us that book. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that Strathcoin's residence will give us that book. So yeah, let's sacrifice the paradoxical curio. We have the Dream of a Key here. Yeah, okay. I know what we're doing. Okay, so we're summoning the Baldemarian here. And... oh crap, we're speaking to people! Damn it, I thought that, okay, it's gonna take 11 seconds and this to empty and we'll talk about, to Slokana about the Dream of a Key, but we can't do that! Oh, bloody hell. Well, we need to be talking to Teresa until we get another season of Ambitions then. Slee, you head back there and spy for us, please. You didn't really even take that much money, so that was nice. It would be really nice if you could just, like, abort this sometimes. Like, that's one of the things I'd really want here. Sometimes you could... some of these things should be abortable. Hey, Congregation of Saint Felix of Schuren. Nice! Okay, we're gonna go there, like, immediately. There's some monks there, so we're gonna need to slash their throats. So that means Rose and Elridge are going there. A non-conformist enclave of a heterodox sect of a Calvinist offshoot, tucked away in an odd corner of the city. They belt out hymns with unsuitable gusto in a throat-scraping language that are very much not quite Latin. Membership of the congregation is strictly controlled. It may even be inherited. The safest approach is to burgle the minister's residence while he's conducting a service, but the sworn mothers of the congregation guard the place in shifts, and they are not easily distracted. Right. And I also noticed that we have a restlessness here now. Well, that's fine. The restlessness is going to turn into a dread. This dream of a key is going to turn into a fascination. Then we can dream them both away with the, with each other. translated the Twin Serpent Tantra. Just before the outbreak of the Great War, Alexander Sparrow, almost certainly a pseudonym, published leaflets claiming the influence of snake princes on world affairs. The text called the Twin Serpent Tantra was his primary inspiration. The Tantra describes the great hooded princes, a dynasty of princes of unclear origin, engaging in prayers, sacrifice and poetry in honor of the Key Serpent, the Crossroad Twins and the Mirror Queen. Nagi encircles, Nagi arises from wounds, Nagi spares those who are already harmed. Huh. Now, this last part here, I wonder, because Nagi arises from wounds. Clearly this is Nock thing, because Nock, yeah, like wounds are holes that Nock can come through, or I don't know how to really say that, what they are, but you know, wounds are a thing for Nock, basically. Nagi spares those who are already harmed. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe if we go to a place where there are a younger sister, a, you know, giant snake trying to attack us, if all of our guys have wounds, would that help? We should really test it sometime. Then again, if all of our guys have Nock wounds, then that would help because, yeah, Nock, you can defeat the younger sisters with Nock. Oh, you find out what he's doing. Good. And you guys, alright, you're just going there. Okay, so we summoned Teresa. Right. Now we just need to, yeah, we just need to talk to her. Or, you know what, we could send her there. Sure, what if we send her here? I mean, you guys are going to beat up those, and let's just hope that if Teresa gets beaten up there, then she's gonna go away, and that's gonna be unfortunate. So maybe I should just, you know what? I'll keep her there until the talk web is open, and then I'll just put her in the talk web. Right, who did we find? Pope! Hey, Pope's our last lantern man. Let's put Teresa into the talk web. We'll talk to her about, I don't know, fascination. We can talk to her about anything, but what could she actually do? Yeah, you're unsuitable to murder. What if we talk to you about our cult? No. Cat Caro? No. Well, we'll just talk to you. We'll keep talking until we find that, until we get another season of ambitions and we get another key of a dream. Dream of a key. Okay, they're dread now, so fascination and dread go away, both of you. And yep, you are gonna beat up those guys. Good. Season of ambitions. No, season of fascination. Come on, give me the season of ambitions. The great hooded princes are described as having escaped from the history of their death to a history where they yet live. The text claims that there are now 108 of them, but in one of many instances of twinnedness, before they crossed from their death chronicle, there were only 54. So I managed to get invocation and a rite of Mother's Mercy. Oh, I already had that right. Well, that's not such a bad thing. At least we have more invocations now, which we basically sacrifice. No, we can't use those. Ah. Okay. The Geminiad is tool. I'm seriously thinking of what, like. No, we don't even need to think about it. She's here. I'm thinking. I'm completely confused. Yeah. Yeah. We don't need to worry about that anymore. She's here. We're gonna keep her there until we, you know, she's done what she needs to for us. So this is in Fusine. We cannot speak Fusine. You are in Fusine. We cannot speak Fusine. Yeah, should be here actually then. But this is yellow. We are yellow. So let's just translate this, read this, see if it gives us anything good. Okay, and back to work we go. And Teresa, come here, we'll talk to you some more. Doing reminiscence, and yeah, we don't need to dream about the woods anymore because we already are going to this congregation of Saint Felix of Schuren. So then we'll just dream about the stack door. try to get some good stuff happening. Oh, a Season of Fascination, Season of Notoriety coming up. Come on, give me the Season of Ambitions. And back to work. Okay, translate the Watchful Tantra. Notorious for its involvement in the deaths of David Jones and Meredith Blaine, two early physicists who each claimed to have the only copy and who ultimately fought a duel over it in 1840. The Tantra describes processes of occult illumination, including a formula which may show the way from the Hunter's Gate to the Serpent's Gate, which in the West is usually called the Spider's Door. That means it's gonna give us, what is it, Lantern 8? Lantern 10? Lantern 8, I think. Secret Devotions. The minister's bedchamber is grand in proportion, but sparsely furnished. Beneath the window, a feathered ornamental axe rests beside an enamel chalice drum on a little altar of yew wood. What you doing? Tasty dreams! Our enemy's knowledge of my hopes and fears has advanced. They no longer need to fuel their sending with my dread. This night's dream is cinnamon in amber. It arrives fresh from the mallory, tempting as an uncut cake, hallowed in violet nostalgia. But you're still in... What? You're not stronger there. Why is this suddenly happening? Also, we should probably... Yeah, we should have sent someone here to try to fight those dreams. Teresa! Yeah. You're an interesting person. Let's just keep talking. Until we get that Season of Ambition. And to the stack door. I'll just take the Forgotten Chronicle. Because, yeah, at some point I'm just gonna start combining these Forgotten Chronicles to make higher level stuff, so... Sure, a Forbidden Epic would have been much nicer, but sometimes you just can't get everything you want. Beneath the altar, in a box secured with a complicated triple knot, we find a trove of books, and more besides, a knife ranked with old blood, a twist of cloth, a leathery remnant of something the minister must have surrendered at his ordination. Yep. Okay, so unattended church. We want to go here. We want to make that our headquarters. I'm pretty sure none of these books are something we even want to read. Hey, you can sell. I mean, I'll check those between episodes, but yeah, I don't think we actually want to read those. Okay, let's make the... Crap! Okay, because when we make this into our HQ, it can reduce notoriety, yeah? So it should grab notoriety. I'm gonna hold this notoriety for the 3.5 seconds so it doesn't go to our work, at least. Right, and then just take it. Take it! Let's keep working, and come on, you got to go into that thing. It should have priority instead of that thing. Come on. No, and you... Why did I start working immediately? Bloody hell, I'm an idiot. Okay, what do we find? Rite of the Watchman's Sorrow. Well, we already had that. And Phonian Invocation. The sun passes through the house at the appointed time. Since the sun's division, the time has become uncertain. The door in the eye navigates. He is not merciful, but first and always he illuminates. Rightio. So, what shall we study next? You're all pretty much readable. You're in Greek, as are you. You know what, I think we're actually just gonna end this episode here, and between episodes I'll check which of these books we want to read. I'm Carp, this has been Cultist Simulator, Apostle, Entheate. Goodbye world, thanks for watching, see you next time.